Hey everyone, how you doing? This is Sharon. I just wanted to share that video just for a moment and say that gratefulness really does have an effect on gratitude. I was going to talk about gratitude today anyway, as far as gratefulness and just being grateful for things really, of course, this is my opinion, but I really believe gratefulness has a direct effect on how things go, how you look at things, how you see different opportunities, how different opportunities see you. And so I want to encourage you on this Friday, be grateful. It has a direct impact on your altitude, on where you can go. I mean, and whether you're looking at that as higher or lower or distance wise, whatever it is, your attitude has a direct impact on that. And so I just want to share that video because that was 7 years ago. And I remember I was like so happy that I had gotten to go to Panama on mission trips. I remember someone donated for me to go, and the amount of money they gave, I was like, is this real? Are they gonna be okay? Like I was scared to take the money. And so I was like, I don't know, I shouldn't take this. This may put them in a bad position because giving away that amount of money at that time would have put me in a bad position. So I was like, it can't be. I remember I was asking Pastor Kristen, is this okay? And she was like, yeah, people know what they're doing, such and such, yada yada. And so that was 7 years ago that they showed me that video, not actually 7 years ago when it happened. And so it made me think about since that time. And I'm still grateful, I'm still grateful. I still have never seen the righteous forsaken or a seed begging bread. I still, recognize that embarrassment is not a permanent state. Like you make mistakes, but it's okay. You move forward. I still am excited about the things I get to do and the places I've been and the places I get to go and the places other people get to go, whether I'm there or not, I'm excited about it. And so I want to encourage you to be grateful, It's real easy to say what isn't right or to be negative. Science says even negative thoughts have a different energy level. And so sometimes it's easier to be negative or have a negative outlook on something or pick what's wrong. And then school kind of teaches you that as well. If you make a 98, instead of being like, oh, I got 98% of them right, you're like, man, but I missed these two. It's like automatic, like people do that. But I want to encourage you to focus on the 98. Focus on the things you've gotten right. I'm not saying don't learn. I'm saying be grateful. Look around and instead of looking around and saying everything sucks, man, this is shut down, the country's doing this, everything is just hell in a handbasket. Instead of having that mentality, as in everything is going wrong, look around and see what's going right. And then put your word, your agreement, and your volition on what's going right. And then speak life to the things that's going right and watch how those plants and those seeds begin to overtake. If your whole garden of your mind is overtaken with bristles and thorns because you always see things negative, you continuing to speak negative is continuing to bring life to those things. So you're continuing to bring more damage, more death. Begin to use this weapon that we have and speak life. And speak life. Okay, if there's something you don't like, one thing I learned in Oklahoma, and for all of Oklahoma's growth opportunities that I have to give credit where credit is due. I learned in Oklahoma to lean into the promises, to agree. If it's something I don't like, then I speak opposite that. I speak opposite. I don't ignore the problem, but I speak opposite. So if everybody's lying everywhere I look, I begin to thank the Lord for truth. I begin to say, man, I really enjoy being around truthful people. I speak to the things I want to see, and I'm grateful. And so if I have 10 friends and for whatever reason, 7 of them are lying all the time, these are examples. Then you know what? I began to just really be grateful about the 3 truthful people I have. I really like hanging out with them. They are always so honest and so truthful. You say, I did that thing. Yeah, you might think it doesn't work, but I'm telling you it does. And so use the weapon that you have to speak to the things you want to see. You can do this thing, man. The same way you can see something is wrong, there's something right in it. The same way you can fuss about the thunderstorm, there's a silver lining, find it. The same way you can be mad about the lightning and the rain, okay, but there's a rainbow coming. What are you talking about? This is Friday encouragement. And I just want to let you know, gratitude has a direct impact on your altitude and your attitude. You can help somebody. Somebody's coming to you and they're complaining and they're all down. Depression is real high right now, according to all the science and all the studies. People can't get out, they can't interact. We're designed to interact. We're never designed to just only be alone. So people can't get out. Maybe they're a little depressed, maybe a little upset over something, and they come to you with some complaint. What if you could switch that thing? What if you could hear exactly what they say? Don't dismiss it. Don't overtalk it. Listen to them and then give it back to them, but give it back to them in the opposite. Give it back to them where you begin to speak life. What if you could help influence their perspective so that they can see something good out of something that's just been weighing them down with the bad or the negative? Come on, man. This is about encouragement for you and my hope and my know. I know. I know that God is a God of multiplication. So when you get this and you begin to do it, he multiplies it, whatever it is. And so then you can go, and now that person who was sad when they came to you, now they can have a different perspective, a different outlook. You're not lying to them. You're helping them to see things with an attitude of gratitude. You're helping them to see possibilities. You're helping them to see how things can be. And that's what I have for you on this Friday. I pray you have an awesome weekend, a great weekend. Like, I'm just saying, way back then we were fussing because Chick-fil-A, you know, Chick-fil-A said that they believe maybe marriage. I think what it was is they said marriages between man and a woman, and everybody got so mad at them. You know what? We still rocking Chick-fil-A biscuits, and pick the things that you really pick your battles, and have gratitude. Pick your battles and have gratitude. That's all I want to say on this Friday, and recognize that this is a weapon and you can use it not just to protect you, but to help someone else. You can use it to cut a path so that other people can begin to see things. And just like I was so excited about being able to go to Panama and somebody donating to me, now by God's grace, I'm able to donate to other people and help other people even see other places. So even their gratitude even begins to shift your position as well. It's 2021, y'all. We here. You can focus all weekend about everything that's wrong and everything that's going to hell in a handbasket. But the one thing we never get back is time. And I hope that you realize you can also focus on what's going right. You can also focus on the glory of the Lord. You can focus on the fact that he's given us skill sets and we're here for such a time as this. Everybody else doesn't have to agree with what you do. As long as you're aligned and you're sleeping okay at night in the peace of God, then do your thing, man. Rock on, rock on, rock on. That's all I have to say. Y'all be safe. God bless. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to share the video if you want. And I love you. God loves you more. Y'all be easy.